Hey guys, I want to clear up any confusion you might have about some of the words I was throwing out there in that first video. So I've got a circle with a center point, and I use one radius to draw to the edge of the circle and another radius to draw out somewhere else on the circle. So what we have is an arc right here, right, formed by this angle right here. Okay, and then what was in that last video was something called an inscribed angle. It's where I take my endpoints of my arc and draw line segments to another point on the circle. So something like that. And we get another angle right here that's called the inscribed angle. That's the highlighter. I want the pen. There we go. So this is the inscribed angle. And the inscribed angle is half of the central angle which is the central angle is that guy. Okay, and so that is going to help us solve a couple of problems on IXL. So when you get to IXL, which is, I told you on Canvas there which ones you're going to do, you're essentially just solving either for the inscribed angle or the central angle, and for the most part they're pretty straightforward. So let's just say, for example, my central angle is 60 degrees. Wow, that shows up terribly. Let me undo that, and we will change that to just black ink. Hopefully, there we go. Let's say the central angle here is 60 degrees. Then my inscribed angle is going to end up being 30 degrees. Okay, pretty straightforward. Now where it gets a little tricky is, let's say my central angle is not 60 degrees, but let's say it is 2x plus 10. And then my inscribed angle is, right here, is 25 degrees. Then the one thing I know is that my inscribed angle is exactly equal to half of my central angle. Okay, so this is an algebra type problem. So I'm going to scroll this up. And so I would distribute that 1/2 to both sides. So 25 equals x plus 5. Subtract 5 from both sides, and x equals 20. Now 20 is not the measure of the angle, it's just x. So if I want to know what the central angle actually is, well, then I would plug 20 back in to double check. It should give me 50. So 2 times 20 plus 10, and voila, that's 40 plus 10, which is 50. So if you have more questions and you're really not getting this totally, when you go into IXL and answer a question incorrectly, it gives you a lot to read about the inscribed angle versus the central angle. And if you come up with any more questions, write them down and I can answer them when I come back on Wednesday.